I feel incredibly grateful and just overwhelmingly blessed to have stumbled upon you in Boom Festival, where I had no idea that such a profound and life-altering experience and teaching could be had. And within the first 5 minutes of sitting down and just thinking, oh, well, I'll give this a shot and just hear whatever quantum liberation is. It's a bit of a funny word, but let's just find out what it is. And you did this group clearing. All of us in the 300 out of 300 people sitting there, we all had to think of something that was a little bit annoying. Not majorly annoying, but a little bit of something small. And I held on to this little annoying thing. And you were the only one to do a heart flash. You were the only one to do a clearing. And I could see it on me, and everyone around me could also feel this, that they could not connect to that thing that was irritating it anymore. And I've never experienced something where someone else does a clearing and I get affected so quickly and profoundly. So that really that started this deep connection with this process and this teaching. And I remember leaving Boom Festival and feeling like almost crying in my deep inner longing to be with you and learn from you and connect with this teachings. And it took 2 years before we started, but that whole time I felt I've yeah, like I said, I've never had that with any other teaching. I've tried many other systems. I've done a lot of retreats and meditations and practices, which are very beautiful. They have their space. But after learning quantum liberation these last 3 years together, I have profoundly changed and recreated my psyche and my mind, my body, my attitude. And I've the thing that draws me every week and inspires me with connecting and continuing is the ease of the systems. There are many tools that I've learned with quantum liberation, and even the most simplest source connection, heart flashing, welcoming has been with me this whole time. And it's the thing that anywhere I am in my day, I can connect to my heart and connect to source and almost instantly clear and reprogram something that I feel is not serving me. I've also never experienced such a deep and profound system to go deep within my psyche and pull things up, old habits, old patterns of behavior. And very quickly, within a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I can, like something I've been doing for my life, within 10 minutes, I can recreate the way that I am. And then I don't have this old habit pattern. And I've created a brand new source connected, loving way to be with myself and my life. And I started the training in a place where I've never been more stressed and more unhappy. And within the 3 months of the level 1 training that we did, I could laugh and I could feel ease. And there's such a deep joy and love for this system and this teaching. I love the heart connection. I love the source connection, that life and me are intertwined. And this process, it's like taking a scarf and putting new threads in the scarf. And every thread is this intentional golden light of thread that I'm weaving into my psyche and my life. So thank you.
Well, thank you. You're the one who did the work, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And that is also such a beautiful part of this, is that I am the one doing the work. That I'm not relying on other people. I'm not relying on divine grace to just happen and, like an epiphany to just come whenever it does come. It's actually, yeah, it's me putting in the effort and the connection and going through the process. But it's such a beautiful system and simple road to also go down so that I can do it myself. And I think that's been such a powerful process, that actually the tools are within us. And I think the level one and all the things that we've done since is really bringing more tools to use for me to connect and to clear. And after the clearings, this is something that was so powerful for me, is that at one point I got to the point where I wasn't in a dirty house in my mind or body or spirit. The clearings I had done, and then it was manifesting, truly deeply manifesting my house and my life. And that is a beautiful tool. And it is, you're right, it is me doing it. We're all doing it individually, but at the same time, there's this collective, I feel, as well.
Have you tried other things before or since?
Yes.
And why
I
quantum instead of other methods then?
I think one, because the system is so integrated into connecting within, and actually, like, in the beginning you connect to a feeling within yourself and you clear this feeling, or you go into a kind of visual journey of clearing and connect, and it is so instantaneous in a sense that it is very instant. I see results, I see changes, and I have tried many things, and I've never experienced such intense instantaneous results. To be honest, all the things I've done since I have integrated my teachings here, and I feel that anything and everything I do after is it's like I use the tools here to magnify those experiences, but nothing keeps me. I've never done something so intensely for 3 years as I have with this.
Never thought it would last 3 years. And we don't want to stop either.
No, 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 because I think also for me, I don't exactly can't say exactly when it happened, but at some point you are not the teacher anymore, Tamara. We're all here together doing this together. So connecting and clearing and growing and playing together. So it's not as if I feel like, well, there is still so much to learn. I should say that. I still feel there's a lot to learn, but it's not the same thing where I feel a teacher-student situation.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, and I think sometimes some of the meditations I've done, they heavily rely on the teacher or an outside energy, an outside source, a continuous, dedicated class that you must go to keep growing and to learning. And I can honestly say that I can do this in my day-to-day life. I can bring in these tools that I've learned here, and I am the teacher for my own self, and life is connecting me to teach and grow from. And I'm growing to the point of wanting to manifest teaching and giving this back to the world as my way of living.